Brought to us by Smithfield Foods at Smithfield. Good, it doesn't stop the products, it's in everything they do. It starts with the good people who make up the Smithfield family and extends to the communities where they live and work. Smithfield Food, good food, responsibly.
Welcome to Spotlight Sioux Falls, where culture meets commerce and the people behind our favorite places get the mic.
We're your hosts, Melissa Goodwin and Steve Schmidt, and we're sitting down with the makers, doers, and dreamers shaping the soul of our city.
From storefronts to side hustles, tattoos to tech startups, we are telling the stories that make Sioux Falls shine.
Because behind every business is a human story, and those stories, they're what make our community feel like home. This is Spotlight Sioux Falls. You might think you know what goes into a baseball game. The crack of the bat, the roar of the crowd, the smell of popcorn and hot dogs. But here at the Birdcage, the home of the Sioux Falls Canaries, there's a whole other world that comes alive before the first pitch. This is a place where passion meets production, where every soundbite from the pressbox, every pump-up track from the DJ booth, every fist bump in the dugout is part of a bigger choreography that turns an ordinary Tuesday night into something electric. Behind the scoreboard, there's a voice that carries the soul of the game. In the broadcast booth, sportscasters thread every play into a story. In the tunnels, the mascot stretches like he's prepping for the Olympics because, yes, dancing in a birdsuit is no joke. And just beneath the surface, there's hustle. People with clipboards, headsets, grease-stained gloves, and big dreams working together to make this game feel like magic. In this episode of Spotlight Sioux Falls, we take you behind the ballpark gates to meet the people, the rituals, and the little-known moments that bring the Canaries experience to life. It's more than baseball. It's a performance. It's a community. It's a love story in cleats and headsets. And now, for the first time, you're invited to step inside.
Would you rather shave your head or shave your legs?
My legs.
Would you rather slide headfirst into third base and land in nacho cheese or a fly ball into a porta potty?
Nacho cheese.
Would you rather not brush your teeth for a month or not wear deodorant?
Deodorant. One more. This is kind of hard.
Would you rather eat a bowl of chili before a game or a block of cheese?
Block of cheese. Yeah, probably chili.
Preston, tell us about your role. As it seems like a pretty intense role as the head of ticketing.
Yep.
Yeah, so can you tell me a little bit about the stress that you're under every day as you think about your role here in charge of all of the tickets and seats?
It's a lot of pressure trying to put on, a great product for everybody, making sure to sell the right amount of tickets for each game and making sure that everyone has a seat in the house. So,
what have you ever really massively screwed up on anything with regards to a seat?
I'm pretty perfect, I'd say.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, as close as you can get.
What's the best seat in the house?
Best seat in the house, Diamond Club, right behind home plate.
Right behind home plate?
Mm-hmm.
But what about the box seats?
Well, those are great too. That's more for companies, though. That's probably
Okay.
the best seat for a company to come on out, bring their clients out or their employees. It's a good spot as well.
Yeah, show off a little bit, maybe
yeah.
wine and dine them and get them some hot dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Is there such a thing as scoring too many runs in a baseball game?
Never, no.
I love it. Okay. Well, anything else that we should know about tickets or where do we get tickets?
Tickets.sfcanaries.com.
Okay.
That's all you need.
All right. Sounds good. Or we can just show up too, right?
Oh, for sure.
In our prime,
Dive in. Yeah.
we would like to know what stretches, like what 2 or 3 stretches should we do to be the most awesome we can in our baseball game?
Okay, so one of my favorite is a lot of the stretches we do are walking. We don't do static stretching just
walking.
because. So like one of the big ones we do is we call them heel scoops. So you put your toe up, keep your leg straight, bend over, and it's like you're scooping down under your heel.
Oh, it feels good.
It does feel really good.
That's a secret I've never seen before.
Yeah, but we need you full
Can we
time.
go?
And then,
Scoops.
And this is a hamstring stretch?
yep, hamstring, calf, kind of the whole thing.
I've got it. It's good. It does stretch your hamstring, though.
I'm stretching something. I'm not sure if it's the right thing.
And then the other one that we like to do a lot is lateral lunges. So it's take a step to the side, lean one way, lean the other, and then you kind of shuffle out the other way and do the same thing.
Really gets the hips, right? You're getting hips here.
Yep. Hips, inner
Really
thighs.
quick. Say I'm a shortstop, but I got to move quick.
Yeah.
Side to side movement.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yep.
All right, let's do one more.
One more.
If we wanted to, let's say we're in the outfield, we have to run. No, let's say we're shortstop.
Okay.
We've got hips on a swivel,
Yep.
head on a swivel. Hips are the swivel, head on a swivel. What are the best stretches?
Another good one would be to hit the quad. So we just walk in, stretch the quad, and reach up.
One. That is a good one.
We just need a shirt, pretty much.
Do you have any advice on how to stretch our budget a little bit?
So this is our home dugout.
I'm like, she's safe.
Kinda not really fancy, but you know. We got benches where all the players sit sometimes, but usually they sit in chairs that'll sit right up here and on this sweet little bench kind of on the wall. Personally, I sit up on the bench up going this direction. There's stairs that can enter the field. And there's a bench up here, and that's usually where I stand during the games, and players come and sit and chit chat over there.
That gets my hair.
Over this way, this is our tunnel. This is how they get back into their clubhouse. Kind of a little creepy, scary, mile-long tunnel. Not really fancy at all, but that is kind of how they get back into the clubhouse that direction. And then moving this direction, they're like water setup. And then the umpire's room is up the stairs around the corner. I can show you that one too. This is how you get to the concourse. So that's the way that I take. Get it close.
Tell me about this, all the cool things you have this year.
So we try to revamp our merchandise every year, which is fun too, because then you come in and say, "Oh, I haven't seen that," or "Cool new style" or "new color." Some of the stuff carries over, jerseys.
Sure.
You know, they're classics, and people want to have a jersey just like the players wear, so we try to keep those in stock too.
I love it.
Obviously we have tons of children's merchandise and babies.
Got KG.
We do some special edition merchandise. This one, for
Queen
example, was a
City.
jersey
I love that.
designed by a local kid.
Oh, no way.
And so he won a contest, and then the players wore it. He did all the logo and
I love that.
yeah,
That's great.
it's great. So we sell a lot of those when we do special edition ones. Obviously, pink too. We sell a lot of pink stuff too,
Okay.
which is fun. So yeah, jerseys, lots of kids merchandise.
I just started a new weightlifting program. I'm hoping to fit into this
throw
by
that,
the
put
end
that
of
on,
the summer.
put that on quick. That would be, I think it'd be a crop.
Yeah, something like that. Okay, maybe not. That might be a little too aspirational. But you got some really
so this
fun
has
stuff.
probably been the hottest seller this year.
Okay, I love
maybe
colors.
because the weather's been so cold.
Yeah.
People want to come in and get cozy. But I have this one, and I'm buying this tonight for my mom because it's her birthday tomorrow.
Oh, I love it.
This has
cool.
been a
It's kinda
fan
retro.
favorite. I wore this to a big event we had out in the community, and I think just because I wore it, everybody came in. I gotta get that. I gotta get that one. So yeah,
Well, and if you get it big enough, you can wear it with a belt, or you could style it like
a yellow
as
belt,
upside down as a skirt.
So many options.
So many options. I could, do
Oh
like
wait,
the
yeah,
Ivy
you could-
League.
Yeah, you're like on the Yale crew team.
Yep, exactly.
If you do that,
And maybe, I don't know.
keep wearing that. That looks
That's
great
right.
on
Hello.
you. Yes,
Hello, everyone.
love that.
What else do we have here? This one is really fun. I
Bowling.
haven't seen anything like this before.
Bowling shirt.
Yeah.
So we did kind of a more wild bowling shirt last year and sold the bejeebers out of it.
This
so
is
we
amazing.
thought maybe we'd try something a little milder this year. It's done well too.
I don't know if this is mild. I love it. I
look-
think it's amazing.
That'd look cute on you.
Yeah, I think I have to get
and
one
then
of those.
apparel. Well, we can get over there too. Obviously, we do all kinds of fun. What other?
got the
I don't even know
foam
what do you call.
heads.
What do you call this stuff? Kitchen.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Trinkets.
Foam heads, headbands, bobbleheads, or whatever
So
they call them
you
now.
saw the guys out on the field wearing these.
Yeah.
That's why we ended up carrying these because
Okay.
all the players wear them.
What
and
is
so
it?
then all the kids. I don't know. It's a junk.
It's a do-rag.
Junk band.
A junk band. Okay, cool. Get out of here. Go. That's what we tell the people.
No! You're in the shop.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyways, that's why we got these because the kids wanted to be like the players,
I love it.
which is
yeah.
so cute. So
So
lots
I
of
could wear one. Do you wear like under a hat? Is that the cool thing? You
I
do this
think
and then the
so.
hat? Yeah. All right. I like the vibe. No.
Yeah.
Would you like to buy one and put it on?
Yeah, I
I
should.
think it keeps
yeah.
the sweat out of your eyes.
Right.
Obviously, drinkware, journals, water bottle stickers.
A little bat here so
Foam.
I can.
Ooh, this is good. Foam
I'm a
cagey.
southpaw. Regular style. Oh, you get your hand in there. I love that.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, foam cagey head.
All kinds of fun stuff.
Oh,
Legos.
this is new this year. This is new this year. Pet goods. So bandana for your pet, and then
your
look
dog
at,
or
I think
cat.
this is a squeaky. Is this squeak? Beer.
Perfect.
Beer. Every dog needs a bottle of beer, and then this is
favorite.
probably what we sell the most of.
I love all
obviously an
these.
awesome selection. We get brand new hats every year, so we have collectors that come in and want to get all of them. We keep some staples in here. You know, everybody wants to wear what the players are wearing on the field,
Yeah.
which is this,
Which is what?
this, and this.
Okay.
So depending on which uniform they're wearing, so a lot of people want to wear that. I like the more, you know, kind of trucker
Standard.
hat.
These are stretchy. That's rad. I
Yeah,
like
they're
that.
all different. So some of them are stretchy, some of them got the snap back.
You got a little bit of corduroy
Yeah,
here.
isn't that cute?
Some cool, the black and white. If you want to be, this is great, and even some camo, like Minecraft.
Yeah,
style
this will do
camo.
well. We have a Military Appreciation Day coming
I
up.
love it. Yeah.
June 28th, I think. So that one will actually be awesome.
Really
for that.
nice. So this one also has the stretch. I like the stretch.
Oh, gates are open.
Oh, they are. I
maybe
wonder.
not. No, that's the Humane Society is here with dogs. Never mind.
They have dogs?
Yeah.
Oh no, keep them away from Steve. He'll want to take them all home.
Yeah, they bring dogs. Yeah, the Humane Society is a sponsor for Wednesday nights because it's Wagon Wednesday. Dogs get in free, which is funny.
So these are the suites, and if you have a man purse like me, you need a spot to put it. So you buy a suite, and you go to the suite, keep going, in less than 40 paces. Excuse me. Is there anything I can help you with? Oh, hi, we were doing a tour.
I
Come
don't
on
think
in.
this is the changing room.
Well, I was having so much fun. It's nice and cold in here. All right, Joy, this is awesome. So as we had to take a look here, number one, it's way bigger than I thought. What else do we have going on in here right now? Because there's the field, there's all this food. Let's take a look.
Yes, come on over. You can come out here. So when you rent a suite here, you have inside and outside
Let me grab the door
access.
for you. Thank you so much. That's
So,
very kind of you.
Coming out here, everybody gets their own spot. You are welcome to sit wherever you want. We're gonna make sure when you come to the suites that you're taken care of both ways. So anything that you need, you let one of us know.
Does that just when you come to work, it puts me in the mood for baseball. I think it's phenomenal. I've got popcorn coming out of my mouth. I'm thinking about hot dogs. Like, this is baseball. What is the number one concession food item that you guys sell?
I would say hot dogs and beer are by far the number ones. And if you have not tried the hot dogs this year, they are fantastic. I've tried everything, but hot dogs are the best. We have grilled buns this year, which is new.
Grilled buns?
Chef Gabe has made things just elevated. So we're excited about that. We've also got, when you're in the suites, you can order food either for a group or you can order when you get here. It doesn't matter.
Can we come look at some of it?
Please, come on back this
Let's
way.
take a look.
We'll take a look.
Looks awesome.
When you come in and you order food for us, we're gonna have everything set up and ready for you. You're gonna get kettle chips if you order a package from us, and then we have different options here. So some of these will be filled usually with hot dogs, brats, hamburgers. You get the full spread with your hamburgers. So if you want cheese, lettuce, tomatoes, onions, we've got the whole works for you. You're just gonna get some special things that you don't get downstairs. So you also, if you order a package, you usually get cookies with that. They're fresh baked, they're in the kitchen, they're ready to go right now. So.
Wow. I mean, I was over there eating all of that food, looking at this food. A lot of concession stands get expensive, but you know what? It's one of those things where you think about it like, this is, everything's under one roof. You could take your business associates out, you could take a client out. What's the most fun experience you've had in your early career working in this gig? Because I bet you there's stories that we can't tell and some we can tell.
The thing I love most is sometimes it's a company that comes and treats their employees. We've had folks come in, they'll bring their own flowers and balloons, they'll bring a cake if they're celebrating something special. They'll make it a team building activity. Otherwise, we also have companies that will want to host some of their vendors and different things. So that's a fun time because you never know who you're going to get. So they're building relationships. They're finding,
and what
new ways to connect.
The commonality of the game, right? Everybody knows something of baseball to a degree, and that's always been the fabric of the game that I love. Is like, I might not be good at the sport at all, but I can talk about it, and I still love a good purist. Let me know this. Like, describe to me the average fan here at the stadium.
I would say the average fan is probably that person who has had a child or a grandchild or nieces and nephews that have played Little League.
Love it.
And they are, we have a lot of kids that come, families bringing their kids with. And so everybody has had some exposure to baseball at one point or another. But I mean, it is just so fun to watch everybody get involved. Everybody's cheering. Like I said, a little bit of the knowledge, a whole lot, and everybody's having fun. So it doesn't matter if you've grown up with baseball or if this is your first time. If it is your first time, make sure you go to guest services and get your first time button. If this is your first visit to the Canaries, because that's a lot of fun to.
You're full of knowledge. I just want to ask you one more question. You seem like you know a lot. Who's the nicest player on the team right now?
You can't ask me that question. I'm too busy working.
It's all good. Mike?
Yes, sir.
We're back here, and the crew is bumping now. This is the biggest night of the year, 3,000 plus tickets sold.
Right.
What does that mean for you guys here? Is that chaos, or is that like beautiful?
It's love.
It's love?
Yes, right.
Tell me more about it.
As long as you stay busy, everything goes smooth.
Okay, so the goal is to stay busy, you keep pumping out the food. Have you ever had time to sit down and watch a game yet this season yourself?
No, I haven't.
Okay, you plan on it?
Yes.
What's your favorite food item to eat? What would you put in your hand and say, this is what I'm taking with me?
I'm a hamburger man.
You're a hamburger man?
Yeah.
Hot dog, grilled bun, or no bun? This is the new thing this year. Talk to me about the grilled bun. We're about to ask the chef who made it. Like, this is his big deal.
Yeah, I mean, it just gives you flavor, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's just a better taste.
Yeah.
You know, seasoning, garlic bread, everything is hot.
Yeah?
And as long as it's hot, good food.
You got when I think hot, sometimes people think ketchup's hot in South Dakota. So is it hot or hot?
No, it's just hot food, period.
I see.
Yeah.
Gives it that different dimension.
Yes, most definitely.
All right. Last question for you, and then we'll let you get back to it. This is, if you could put any one item from your entire life, and you say, I'm going to carry that. That might be your aunt or your grandma's or something you made, and you could put it on the menu. What would it be?
Jambalaya.
I'm here with Gabe, the executive chef, the man behind the grilled bun, as he's been referred to, and I want to talk about that because I love hot dogs and I love grilled buns, but you put them together. You've been 2 months now before they were able to snag you here at the Canaries.
Yes, sir.
Before that, you have a lot of experience here in town. Talk to us about that, because I'm assuming we're going to see some of that flavor and flair here in the kitchen at the ballgame.
Absolutely. So for the past 7 years, I've been the sous chef for All Day Cafe and Tap House 41. I recently left about a month and a half, 2 months ago, and spreading my wings out here, seeing what I can do for the ballpark.
I love it. Now, when you think about Ballpark, it has its own unique set of challenges.
Absolutely.
What are some of those that we might not think of when we get our food that you're thinking of when you're getting ready to say, should I put it on the menu, and then should we keep it on the menu?
Right. Well, right now I'm having troubles. Timing is everything.
Yeah.
For example, like even today, before my gates even opened, I have about 250 hot dogs already made, ready to go for my suites, my party deck, and whoever's walking in.
Yeah.
Also, I have probably about 100 hamburgers, cheeseburgers, all that stuff ready to go. So it's just keeping up on things, making sure I stay busy in the morning. So once that 4:30, 5 o'clock time comes, it's time to start rolling.
How many hot dogs have been sold in Canaries Stadium in 2025?
So far we are, I want to say we are just around 2,000.
2,000 hot dogs?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so when you think about the trend throughout the year, let's trend that out. How many hot dogs are going to get eaten this year at Canaries Stadium?
So last year we did about 10,000 hot dogs.
That's a lot.
And this year I think I'm on pace to double it.
You're going to double it this year?
I'm seeing what we can do.
I don't think they're doubling attendance, so this, in a good way.
Exactly.
So it sounds like something's coming up and catching up with the other thing. That's awesome, man. Well, I got to ask you the question. What's one item, and you can do this because you're the executive chef, you would put on from your entire life? You say, I'm going to put this one item on the menu and it's not on there right now. What would it be?
So for me, walking into the ballpark, I've just growing up, you go to the ballpark, you have the option of having like a chili cheese hot dog or maybe some chili cheese fries. I would love to add just simple stuff like that, family oriented, kind of upscale fair food. And like I would really love to get some chili cheese in here.
When you think about culinary experiences, there's a couple of places we could borrow from that aren't too far from here. The obvious one is Twin Stadium. Okay, well they have a budget we don't here maybe.
Exactly.
But I also look at that, like some of the extreme food things they make, it's just nuts. That is like a destination is the concession.
Absolutely.
Have you set a goal even this early on in your career? Said, man, I've been here a month and a half. You know, it would be really cool with what I've learned now is if this happened.
Absolutely.
What would that be?
So my main goal for the season, we're starting off kind of slow. A lot of things are just getting the processes down and whatnot. Towards the end of the year, I hope the menu looks a lot different. Us making a lot of this stuff in-house.
What about a 12-ounce ribeye?
12-ounce ribeye. So that would be more along the lines of my sweets and whatnot. I do have a very nice grill. It is something that's possible. I also have a giant, probably, I don't know, 10-foot smoker in the back. There's a lot of things I hope to accomplish and use in the future here.
See, it's not just the game, guys. It's not just, by the way, where we're headed next. There's a tailgate going on. It's pretty crazy from what we could see from the upper deck. We're not even at game time yet, guys. There is stuff going on all the time. So, Gabe, we just want to say we're going to come back and try your food tonight. So we'll let you know what we think. But so far, everybody said nothing but great things about what's going on. So keep the good work up. Thank you so much. Mike wants to add jambalaya to the menu, by the way.
I would love to add jambalaya to the menu.
Gabe wants to add a chili cheese hot dog and a chili
I can do
cheese
a chili
nachos.
cheese hot dog almost right now if I take the taco meat and I throw the nacho cheese on it, and go to the taco bar and grab that.
It's cool.
Like, I mean, I could technically.
Well, you guys, I mean, I'm not saying you should change what you're doing. I think it's so fun to see into your world. We're out here. We got, they sent me and they said, find the rowdiest fan with the most baseball knowledge. And when you find them, come get us. And I was looking and I found you. You are here. And I love the fact that you have so many amazing baseball names on from the 2016 Augie team. Now tell us the rest of the story.
2018 National Championship baseball team from Augie Stadium.
How many players are on this team from that team?
5 or 6, I'm not sure.
That's really wild.
Yes. Oh, I'm sure they're going to be looking for me.
So when you get inside a ball game, like what's your number one initiative? Out here, it sounds like it's like some community. What's the number one goal when you get in? Just I want to sit down. Are you a purist?
Pretty much.
Okay. Do you keep score?
No, I don't. Purist would keep score, but I watch it intently. I like watching the pitching. I love a pitcher's duel, but I hope for hitting.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please welcome Mr. Kevin Studi. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left.
Iris down.
It's time for the great hot dog race, brought to us by Smithfield Foods. Johnny Wednesday, take it away.
Who's ready to see a hot dog race a couple of pounds?
How's it going?
Going great.
You're great.
Come on in and have some fun for a little bit. Sneak behind the scenes.
Second walk issued, Clemmons a two-out base runner, and Scott Combs will indeed get a chance. Scotty, a returning player, still a rookie by status. Team's top hitter average-wise at .381.
All right, guys, we are out in the party deck, and we said, let's find the people who are having the most fun in the party deck and go find the guy who's putting on the party and then ask, why did they choose to have the party here? So, the guy behind the party. Yeah, the whole company, right? Yeah. We have everybody's families. First and foremost, tell them, who are you? What's your company? And why did you choose Birdcage? That's such awesome.
Yeah, we're ECM. We're an investment firm here in Sioux Falls. Just a great chance to bring our team and their family out for Faith and Family Night, which is tonight's thing. And watch a baseball game, enjoy beautiful weather, and watch Canaries play.
What's the experience going to be like back here versus if you were, the box seats are behind you? Why did you choose this? Is it more of a fan experience?
I think it's a chance for us to mingle. As you can see, there's a bunch of young kids in within our team here that have young babies. So
kids all talking to each other.
This episode of Spotlight Sioux Falls is sponsored by Magnetic. We help businesses grow through content that stands out and software that scales your conversations. Not sure how to build your pipeline? You can find us at magnetic.services. Magnetic.services, your pipeline will thank you.
Thanks for listening to Spotlight Sioux Falls.
These are the stories and the businesses that shape our city. If you heard something today that made you smile, made you think, or maybe reminded you of someone you know in your neighborhood, please share it.
That's how we support local. That's how we grow. And if you know a business owner we should feature, or you want to tell your story, reach out.
Until next time, we're Steve and Melissa, and this is Spotlight Sioux Falls, where local stories get the stage they deserve.